Hi folks, this is Rob with MTG Investor, and we're looking at Dragons of Tarkir cards. We're about 70 cards into this bowler, and right now, one of the cards we're going to take a look at is Ojutai Exemplars. And it's a pretty decent card. It's 4/4 for 2 white and 2, human monk. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one. Tap target creature, or Ojutai Exemplars gain first strike and lifelink until end of turn, or exile Ojutai Exemplars, then return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So for white, a 4/4 for 4 is really good for white. Well, historically white has had some decent one-drops like Savannah Lions or whatnot, but only recently has white really gotten some efficient creatures. And when they do get them, usually they're legendary. So Hounds in the Kamigawa block, was a 2/2 for 1, but it was legendary. Brimaz is a 3/4 for 3, but it's legendary. So rarely does white get a non-legendary creature whose power and toughness are equal to its casting cost. That's more in the realm of green, or red or black, but you usually have to pay by not being able to block or something like that, or it comes into play tapped, or there's usually some negative side to it. So for white to get a 4/4 for 4, that's pretty nice. It seems like this card was made for Jeskai because they're casting instant and sorceries, or they're casting non-creature spells, which is what the text reads. So let's look at it like that. So they're casting Jeskai Ascendancy, they're casting Whirling Outburst, they're casting all these cards that are non-creatures. So that makes for this guy being a beating. If you can tap a creature and swing, if you can give him first strike and lifelink, you can blink him out if he's in danger. So for instance, somebody's trying to stoke the flames this card, then you could I don't know, dig through time and blink him out. And there's just a lot of ways. This guy has evasion, he can tap down things. So I think this guy's going to see some play. I don't know where and how and in what build, whether it's Jeskai, excuse me, whether it's Jeskai or something else, some other new deck that emerges, whether it's green-white. Devotion, which is in Miami. Anyway, right now the price of it on the big box websites, it's been listed as $10. I think when it first was spoiled a few days ago, it was like a $7 or $8 card, and it's up to $10 now. So there's a lot of interest in this card. Obviously, in the short term, it is a mythic. In the short term, I think this is going to probably be a $5 card. I have $3 to $5 because the fact that it's 4 mana, Jeskai's wanting to put stuff on the board, make tokens, and then play their tricks. And so I don't know if it's going to fit in that deck. I mean, it's a good card, but it's got to find the right shell for it. So if it's not, if it's prohibited for the environment that it's in, then it's more on the $3 side. But I think it's going to see play. I think it's going to be a $5 card. Long term, after it rotates out of standard, I don't see this card really getting any play. I guess maybe it could see some play in white blue in modern. I don't know. I don't think it will. I don't think it will though. So I see it as like a $1 card. I put 1 to 3 just because it's a mythic, and you never know that, but I don't see it played, and don't see it played at all in Legacy, and don't really see it played in Modern either. I mean, who knows? Things change, decks emerge. I mean, whoever saw Boggles coming, a couple years ago, that just came out of nowhere. But so there could be cards that never get played that all of a sudden are played. So this could be one, but usually it's cheap casting cost things that get played. So anyway, I don't think you should be holding on to these when these are ready to rotate out of standard, and I don't think you should be buying them now or trading for them now at $10. I think you need to wait, let them get into the format, and then try to pick them up on the cheap, $3 to $5 range, because I don't really see them going anywhere past that. Don't see them as great investments. Looks like a cool card to play with, but for investment, no, don't see it. So anyway, this has been Rob with MTG Investor. Thanks for watching and happy trading.